My name is Jazz, and today's guest we have Core Power. And this is Sydney, and today's show is also sponsored by Basil Buchanan, attorney at law. So, a lot of people get into the situation where they work out, they don't know what kind of protein to have afterwards, what kind of brand or product they have afterwards. So Sydney here is going to hopefully make that choice a little bit better for you to use Core Power. So first and foremost, Sydney, tell us about yourself before we get into Core Power.
All right. So my name's Sydney. I'm the field marketing manager for Core Power in Atlanta. So I cover pretty much all of Atlanta. I'm part of Georgia as well. I just go promoting the brand and create brand awareness. We do a lot of big event sponsorships, gym programs, athlete sponsorships, pretty much everything to let people know what Core Power is and get them excited about it.
So what is Core Power exactly?
So Core Power, it's a natural protein shake, and
Okay.
it's made with real milk, and the milk comes from our own dairy cows.
Okay.
I actually grew up in one of the dairy farms, so.
What dairy farm is that?
It's a farm in Indiana.
Indiana,
so,
okay.
But our farms are spread out throughout the whole country.
Okay.
I have about 93 dairy farms that are part of the co-op that partner with Core Power
Okay.
and Fairlife, which is the company. So.
Okay, so in the protein shake you have, how many grams of protein can somebody expect? Does it depend on the flavor?
Yeah.
And what type of protein is in Core Power?
Okay, so we have five flavors. We have
Okay.
chocolate, vanilla, and banana. Those ones are going to be our regular flavors. They
Okay.
26 grams of protein, so they're packed with protein.
Okay.
And the protein comes directly from the milk, so it's going to be 80% casein, 20% whey. And then we have two light flavors with 20 grams of protein. That's going to be a light strawberry banana and light chocolate.
Okay, so the ingredients, so for something like this, for a new product, a lot of people want to know what kind of ingredients that you have, because a lot of people use powders or preservatives like that. So how natural is Core Power as far as what you put in it?
It's all natural. We use a simple ingredient list, so it
Okay.
starts with milk. So it's basically just milk, but the milk goes through a patented filtration process that we have. So
Okay.
it'll go through in liquid form and get separated into its 5 components.
Okay.
So milk is made up of the protein, the vitamins and minerals,
Okay.
water, butter, fat, and lactose. So we take the lactose out, so it's lactose intolerant.
So
or
people who
lactose
have
is-
milk problems with
Yes,
their stomach
it's-
can drink this actually?
Yeah, so it's lactose free. So if you're lactose intolerant, then you're good to go. So we start with the milk that has no lactose in it. We take a lot of the water and the fat out as well, so that way you get increased protein and increased vitamins and minerals.
Okay.
We add natural flavorings, so like the chocolate will have cocoa, the vanilla has vanilla beans, with all natural flavorings. We use natural sweeteners.
Okay.
The regular is going to be made with honey and cane sugar, and the lights will be stevia and monk fruit juice.
So what else do you think separates Core Power from your competitors besides the natural ingredient?
Besides the natural ingredients, the great taste.
Great taste?
Yeah.
Okay, so what, I think a lot of other products taste maybe a little chalky.
Yeah, it's
Is that right?
because Core Power, there is no powders in this product.
Okay.
No powders and no artificial sweeteners. Most of your protein shakes are going to, like, they're started with powder and they have water to it amongst other ingredients.
Right.
Whereas we start with milk. So
Going to that, so what are some of your favorite recipes? I know that a lot of recipes can be made from these Core Power shakes.
yeah, I
right?
get pretty creative with it. So
A little spit of what you got.
well, every morning I start off morning with coffee, then I put vanilla Core Power into it.
Okay.
Instead of using coffee creamer, it's a lot better for you. Plus, you get a couple grams of protein every morning, and it tastes really good. So I use that. I've always eaten cornbread with milk on top, and so maybe that's weird.
Cornbread with milk on top.
Maybe that's weird, but I do that. So I put vanilla Core Power on top instead.
Okay.
But you can also use it in place of like the milk for like if you're gonna make pancakes and use like pancake mix or something, you can
Right.
use Core Power instead.
Okay.
You can use it to make smoothies or other like nighttime snacks.
Okay. So do you have other athletes that are sponsored by
Yeah, we
besides
have-
in soccer?
We have a couple that we work with. We work with some Olympic athletes, like Emily
Okay.
Cook, one of them, Jasmine Bobsledder. So
Okay.
yeah.
So I think Core Power, like before this year, I had never heard of Core Power until you brought it to my attention. So what do you think is some of the reasons for Core Power's momentum right now?
So I think that's kind of a mixture of a couple of things. I mean, one, I think that because of its great taste,
Of course,
people are surprised by how good it tastes. And
Right.
most of my samplings, people come up to me and say, "Oh my gosh, like, this stuff is so good! Like it's so different than our average protein shake." And so like they want to fuel their recovery with that instead of the other protein that they were just drinking, to
But
drink.
didn't you have like I think I saw somewhere where you had a tasting competition.
Yeah, we've done like taste tests before, like
Right.
blind taste tests with Muscle Milk and Core Power, and
Okay.
we win like 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, so it's pretty good odds. So I think the fact that we're great tasting
Mhm.
kind of fuels our momentum. Also the fact that we are distributed by Coca-Cola and they have a lot of
Yeah.
assets to provide for us.
Right.
And then also I think that we have some great minds behind Core Power, like the people that came up with this idea and product, and the people that strategize behind it, and like all the programs and stuff we put together. So I think all three of those combined,
Right.
that's what has gotten us this far, and that's what's gonna make us grow even further. Sure. So on our website, corepower.com, you'll be able to find a blog that's up there. They have some like trainers and such. He was actually one of them. They submit, some weekly posts sometimes. There's some fitness tips. You can find out more about the product. You can find out where you can purchase it. And you enter your zip code and it will spit out the closest places to you that have Core Power. You can sign up for our newsletter as well on there, and they'll send you news updates and lots of fun stuff about Core Power. So.
Yeah, I think what I like about the website is it's updated almost every week,
Mhm.
and it has recipes, it has fitness routines. I had a fitness routine on there last week, I'm gonna put one on there this week as well. It has athletes on there, it has a lot of stuff about Core Power, a lot of information on there, so definitely check that out.
So on the website, it's going to give more of like the big national events or just like the really big ones. But for Atlanta, we're going to be, this summer, we're going to be at a lot of like 5Ks and marathons, trail runs, triathlons, like pretty much every weekend we're going to be somewhere.
Okay.
But we also do a lot with just like different leagues and gyms. And
Okay.
I know specifically like, we'll be at Soccer Fest end of June, and we have the Hotlanta Half. And
What's that Hotline at?
it's a half marathon, just taking place at Underground Atlanta.
Okay.
Supposed to get a couple thousand people, so
Oh, wow.
it's in August. So if you guys are marathoners, half marathoners, go do it.
As well, where can people find Core Power? I know I had a client of mine ask me, I don't think it's in bulk right now, it's not, but I think Kroger, places like that.
Yeah. So if you want to buy it, buy the case, you can go to Amazon.com. That's the only way right now to get it by a case. But you can go to Walmart, Kroger, Publix. A lot of the gas stations are going to carry it as well.
Okay, exactly. So besides Coca-Cola, does Core Power partner up with anybody else?
Yeah, those dairy farmers I mentioned earlier.
So we were talking earlier about a happy cow gives better milk. So there is truth to that.
Yes,
Okay.
the better you treat your cows, the happier they're going to be, and so the less stressed they're going to be, the
Right.
better quality milk they're going to produce.
Right.
So you want to make sure they have like a clean area. They have sand beds that they sleep on. That's what they like. So,
Sand beds.
Yeah, they sleep on sand beds.
So what are those made out of? Is just
Sand.
obviously it's sand, right? I meant to say, how big is it that they have?
It's a big enough stall for them to lay down, and they can get up and roam around. They are fed 24/7, so they can. We have a nutritionist who plans their diet, so they have. It's called TMI. It's a total mix, or TMR, sorry, total mixed ration.
Okay.
And so each bite that the cow takes is going to have a equal, proportion of each ingredient that was put into that.
Right.
So that way they always have a healthy diet, or say throughout the day. So you want to make sure they're getting, the same kind of stuff throughout the day.
Okay.
They have clean air. They have misters if it's too hot. You can put the barn sides will go up so you get some airflow.
Right.
I mean, think about as a person, you're gonna perform or an athlete. You're gonna perform better when you take care of your body and you're putting good nutrition into your body. When you're getting enough sleep,
Right.
less stress, you're gonna perform at your best. And so cows are the same way. Their performance is just milk production.
It's just milk production, right? So not too much stress. So awesome. So right now we're going to take a little break. We're going to give everybody a chance to come up and sample every flavor, and I think we're going to give away some of the product as well. So we'll be right back in a couple minutes. Come back up. We have ice, we have cups, and we'll get you a drink of whatever you like. All right?
Wow.
So we just gave the audience some Core Power, had some very good reviews on that. So I want to go into what does Core Power do as far as in the community? What kind of events do they sponsor and hold?
Yeah, so we do a lot. I mean, we do some sponsorships for different organizations and nonprofits.
This was here in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do some of that type of sponsorships that benefit a better cause. But we also just do regular race sponsorships too.
What do they put on their Instagram or social media?
It's gonna be similar to a lot of the website blog content as far as like the pictures go, they'll do like some motivational pictures, they'll do like different like fitness tips.
Okay.
Or they'll just do like fun pictures that were taken in the field.
Mhm.
And they'll just put that
So
on.
hashtag core power,
Yeah, so if you guys want to take fun pictures, hashtag, we do hashtag my core power.
hashtag my core power,
Yeah,
okay.
hashtag your core power. And then they'll post like the best pictures and yeah, pretty much it.
Can kids drink this?
Kids can drink it.
Okay, just making
Because
sure.
since it's made with real milk, there's nothing that's really unsafe about it.
Okay.
So it's good for kids. I do recommend to moms, though, or dads, that the regular has 26 grams of protein. So if you want your child to have a little less than that, because that's a lot of protein. I mean, one of the regular Core Powers has the same amount of nutrition as 3 glasses of milk. So that's
Only one, wow, okay.
yeah, so that's a lot of nutrition. So
Right. So I think one of the things I really like about core power is like a lot of recipes you can make with core power. I think I saw on the website somebody made ice cream with it.
that doesn't surprise
I
me.
think it was like blueberry ice cream or something like
Yeah.
that. And they used the vanilla as well. So personally, what I do is I take half a cup of blueberries, 1 banana. Some of the honey, we did a honey show last week that's going to be up on oldfashionedhealth.com. We're natural honey, so I put a tablespoon of honey in there and 1 cup of ice, and it was really good.
I bet.
And, I mean, and, oh, sorry, as well as the main ingredient, obviously, a half a cup of core power, strawberry banana. So it was really good. Any questions from anybody else? Good. How was the core power that you all had? Was it good? Good. Good. There you go. It was really good. I want to thank you for coming out.
Yeah,
interviewing
my
with us.
pleasure.
It was great. I want to thank the audience. Thank you so much for coming out. We have events every Thursday from 6 to 7 here. We will have, I think the next one is Essential Oils. That's going to be here at 6 to 7 next Thursday as well. So again, sponsored by Basil Buchanan, attorney at law. And we want to thank you, Sydney. We want to thank Core Power. And check us out, oldfashionedhealth.com. We have fitness, we have nutrition, we have mental health as well. We have books of the month. We have me cooking as well. I think I cooked one of my cameraman's favorite, which was a sweet potato, dark chocolate, cranberry, and oatmeal cookie. And it was very good. I made it with sweet potatoes. Very good. So check that recipe out there. We have healthy pancakes. I'm going to have to use that. Use Core Power to have
Yeah,
pancakes in
Core
there.
Power in that.
Yes, exactly. So check oldfashionedhealth.com out every week. Thank you for coming out. Thank you.